Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. I'm T. So in this video, we are going to be talking about all of the wonderful plants that we can get started in the month of August. You guys, this is going to be a ton of varieties that we can get started in the month of August. So I hope you guys are getting your plants ready for your fall and winter crops. Now there are so many, so please get your notepads out and let's make plans to get our fall and winter crops started. First thing up is carrots. Carrots is a great one to start in the month of August. It does take a little time to actually get it going because you don't want it to dry out, and we are going to be still in some hot temperatures in the month of August, but you can definitely get your carrots started. I say mid-August or the end of August, but if you're in a warm climate, try to hit that soft middle of August and get these carrots planted because you want that growth, okay? You want that growth before it gets too cold in your area. So definitely check the Farmer's Almanac to see if you can plant certain things now. So I'm definitely going to get a lot done out in the garden. That was, you guys, carrots. Moving on to the next one, we're going to be planting radishes. Radishes is a great one to start as well. They are fast growing, but we're going to be planting the bigger varieties like the watermelon radish, the daikon radish, and as well the China rose radish. These radishes take a little bit more time than the small red globe radishes, but these actually got to put on some growth, okay? So this variety is one of the ones that I'm going to be planting up, and this is the beautiful daikon radish. You actually have another one that looks almost similar to this, and that's the icicle radish. And I like to plant up a great deal in the garden, but radishes is going to be a great one to plant in the month of August. Month of August, I love to try to plant up my greens, but broccoli. I love my broccoli. I feel like I don't ever get enough broccoli because I like to eat it fresh and I like to just cook it steam. I like to just eat my broccoli, okay? I don't really freeze it too often, but if I do have a great deal of it, I will freeze it. I'll just blanch it, put it out on a towel and let it dry just a little bit, and then I will put it out on a sheet pan and let it freeze separately into my deep freezer, and then I will baggie my broccoli. But broccoli is a great one to start in the month of August. Now I do have as well the purple broccoli. So I have two different types of broccoli that I'll be planting up this season. So radishes, this is the particular type of radish that I was telling you guys about. This is on my seed shop, but this is a particular type of radish that I won't plant until almost the end of August, but because they grow super fast. So this variety here I will be planting up kind of all the way to the end of almost to the end of August. So these particular radishes, okay? If you haven't gotten your cauliflower started, you guys go ahead and get your cauliflower started. It does take a good little while to get that head on to your cauliflower, but go ahead and get your cauliflower started. I did start, now you guys, my third batch. So I went on vacation and my second batch died. I already kind of knew that was going to happen because after I got off my vacation, I had a surprise vacation, okay? So, and I ended up going right back out, so a lot of my plants took a hit. I will be showing you guys all of the plants that really took a hit and things like that, but that's all to a whole nother video, but I will talk to you guys about that. But my cauliflower took a hit again, so I ended up planting it up again. So I already have it planted. And cauliflower, try to get your cauliflower planted. Okay, now you can find this cauliflower as well on my seed shop. Go to byt.com and scroll at the top of the screen. There are 3 bars and you can order your seeds from me if you would like. But cauliflower is a great one to start in the month of August. Spinach is hard, you guys. I know for a lot of you guys have a hard time germinating spinach. What I recommend is trying to either do it in a paper towel method and kind of get it going that way, or just try to keep it moist and not too wet, but to keep them moist, because this shell on here is very hard on the spinach, okay? But spinach is on the list to start in the month of August. So I will be planting beets. I mean, the list goes on and on, you guys, of all the plants that I'm going to be planting in the month of August. Month of August is very important, and as well the next month, September. So definitely get all of these babies planted, and that is going to be the golden beets that I'm going to be planting up. So if you want this type of variety, this variety is from Baker's Creek, and I just love the golden beets. They're super sweet. They're great fresh and as well roasted. So golden beets. So in the month of August, it is quite warm, but you want that growth. So in the month of August and the month of September, these are two major months for your fall and winter crops. You want them to put on enough growth that they can be able to establish their roots in your garden before that cold comes. And I like to plant my lettuce in the month of August. Now, lettuce does grow pretty quickly, but if you want the head lettuce, I recommend that you go ahead and start them in the month of August. Like I said, a lot of these plants, I recommend starting in the middle of August. Some you can actually go ahead and plant now, and but I love Butter Crunch lettuce. If you guys follow me long enough, y'all guys know this is my favorite lettuce. It's a very soft, buttery lettuce, you guys. Very light. I love the Butter Crunch lettuce. It has a nice flavor. It's just, I recommend Butter Crunch lettuce. Right. The next one up, you guys, is peas. Sweet peas. Who doesn't like peas? I like them fresh. I like them steamed. They're just amazing. And anybody who follows me again knows I love my ranch dressing with my snow peas. Okay, snow peas and ranch dressings are like yay. Okay, so snow peas is a great one to start in the month of August as well. It's because you really need that growth, you guys. I'm telling you, especially in some of the warmer areas, you want to go ahead and get that growth done. And as well, if you live up north, your cold will come quicker than us. So try to get your gardens ready and established. Go ahead and get your start started. And as your other crops are going out, you can go ahead and get some of your fall and winter crops ready. And I do recommend snow peas crops. This is turnips. I like this one here is the egg white turnip. You might see a Saigon turnip. You might hear the purple top turnip or a rutabaga. I just love all of it. Being honest with you guys, I like veggies, so definitely get your these crops ready. I do recommend trying to put them, you guys, in all seed starting, so you can just pop things how you would like them and not just go out into your garden and just go ahead and broadcast seeds. I do recommend seed starting because you can kind of place things the way you would like it, and you will know exactly kind of like what you have there. You can go ahead and sow your seeds directly into soil if you prefer, but I prefer to place my plants, and it gives me a little bit of leeway to decide later on where I want to put things. So if I go ahead and put them into seed starting trays, I can decide, oh well, I changed my mind, I want the cabbage to go here, or the kale to go there, or my root crops to go here. It gives us a little bit of time to pop in our plants exactly where we want them as our spring and summer crops are going in. So once those are starting to go in, then we can start filling in our beds with our fall and winter crops. So just to give you an idea, especially for the new gardeners, instead of going out direct sowing into the soil, seed starting does help a little bit with organization. If you do not know for sure where you should plant them, it gives you a little bit of time to think things through and plan things out. So that's just a little bone out there to, you know, let you guys know. It can help you out a little bit by not direct sowing into soil. I know we kind of went way off of what I was talking about, but I was thinking about when we're planting a lot of these crops, some of them do recommend that you do not put them into seed starting trays. Like carrots, I don't recommend doing the carrots, so just wait till you find that area that you want to put them. But the turnips and the radishes, believe it or not, you can definitely do a great job by putting them into seed starting trays, okay? My Morris collards, y'all guys seen me plant this, and you guys, this collard green gets humongous, okay? Humongous. So my Morris collards, I definitely will be planting them. And I actually already started mapping out where I'm going to be popping in certain plants because I know what size they're going to get. But Morris collards, mustard greens, things like that, definitely go ahead and get these guys planted as well. You guys, some of these things actually take a little bit longer, especially it all depends on your climate. It all depends on your zone and your area. So be aware of that, and always just go and check online as well at thefarmersalmanac.com, and you can actually find a little bit more information of your actual area, what you can plant, when you can plant it, and it just gives you a ballpark ratio of exactly what you can and cannot do, or push the envelope, okay? So definitely go ahead and check out a little bit more information, do your research in your area. I will be planting up some leeks. I'll be planting up the Purple Lady Bok Choy and the other varieties of choys. I probably got a good deal of different types of choys. Some kohlrabis. I really like the kohlrabi. I have 2 varieties of kohlrabis that I'll be planting up. And as we talked about mustard greens, and as well I'm going to be planting cabbages. Now I think I am going to be planting, maybe, you guys, 6 varieties of cabbages. I did go a little crazy. I might have 8 varieties of cabbage I wrote down that I'll be planting up. The garden will be absolutely packed full of food. Let me give you guys a glance of the property. So this is the side of my yard where the herb garden is, and the chicken coop back here. And then over here, you guys, is the sand pit, and I will be planting a lot of that there. And then over here on this side is all of my main crops that is in the main garden, and that's where y'all guys see my tomatoes, okay? So that's where you guys see my beautiful tomatoes. Now the back garden you cannot see because it is actually placed behind the shed, and that's where I'm going to be planting a lot of my other plants that like a little bit more shade, because back there gets a little bit more shade. So that's where I'm going to be planting things that do not like too much sun and that can tolerate a great deal of shade during the winter months, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on what you can plant in the month of August. Now I do have a great deal of videos out there on planting up, but I will go ahead and redo some of those videos so you guys can actually get informed on what you guys can plant up and get ready for our fall and winter crops. You guys, this is going to be the down months to get our gardens ready, okay? A lot of you guys might not be planting your winter crops and letting your soil rest for your spring and your spring and summer crops, but I have a tendency to top dress my beds with humus and manure, and that just gives my beds a little bit of boost and putting that nitrogen back into that soil. So always think about all the things that we're planting in the month of August for our fall and winter crops, because most of the plants that we're going to be planting is going to need a great deal of nitrogen. So always do your research and figure out exactly what you want to plant, where you want to plant it out, and you guys, your garden is going to thrive and you're going to love it, and you're going to have an amazing garden. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I do upload a video. And like I always tell you guys, remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, you guys. Happy planting.